Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to learn something very important if you want to sound more fluent, confident, and professional in English at work. Many English learners use very basic phrases like, I want, I don't know, do fast. These sentences are not wrong. But professional people use smarter, calmer, and more natural English expressions in offices, meetings, emails, and workplace conversations. And the way you speak at work changes how people see you. In this video, you will learn better English phrases for meetings, teamwork, emails, problem-solving, professional communication, and daily workplace conversations. Everything will be explained in very simple English so beginners can understand easily. So relax, listen carefully, and let's start improving your professional English together. Lesson 1. Stop saying I want. One of the most common mistakes English learners make at work is using the phrase I want. For example, I want the report. I want help. I want a meeting. I want information. These sentences are not grammatically wrong, but in professional English they can sound too direct, too strong, or sometimes even rude. At work, people usually speak in a more polite, calm, and professional way. That is why learning better alternatives is very important. Small changes in your English can completely change how people see you. You sound more polite, more confident, more professional, and more fluent. Another important thing is this. Professional English is not about using difficult vocabulary. It is about using the right tone. Tone means the feeling behind your words. At work, respectful communication matters a lot. That is why phrases like, I would like, could I, can we, I'd appreciate, sound much better than simply saying, I want. Now let's learn some powerful professional alternatives. I would like. This is one of the best professional phrases. It sounds polite, respectful, and natural. Examples. Basic English. I want the report. Professional English. I would like the report, please. Basic English. I want more information. Professional English. I would like more information about the project. Basic English. I want a coffee. Professional English. I would like a coffee, please. This phrase is extremely common in offices, meetings, restaurants, hotels, and professional conversations. Another reason this phrase is powerful is because it sounds softer and calmer. Professional communication should not sound aggressive. Even small tone changes matter greatly. Could I? This phrase sounds polite and professional when asking for something. Examples. Basic English. I want your help. Professional English. Could I ask for your help? Basic English. I want the file. Professional English. Could I have the file, please? Basic English. I want some time. Professional English. Could I have a little more time? This sounds much more respectful and natural. Can we arrange? At work, meetings and schedules are very common. Instead of saying, I want a meeting, use, can we arrange a meeting? Examples. Basic English. I want meeting tomorrow. Professional English. Can we arrange a meeting tomorrow? Basic English. I want discussion. Professional English. Can we arrange a quick discussion? This sounds organized and professional. I'd appreciate. This phrase sounds very professional and polite. It is commonly used in offices and emails. Examples. Basic English. I want your feedback. Professional English. I'd appreciate your feedback. Basic English. I want your support. Professional English. I'd appreciate your support. Basic English. I want quick reply. Professional English. I'd appreciate a quick reply. This phrase creates a very professional impression. Why professional tone matters. Imagine two employees speaking to a manager. Employee 1 says, "I want the report now." Employee 2 says, "Could you please send the report when you have time?" Which person sounds more professional? Obviously, the second one. Both people want the same thing, but the tone is completely different. Professional English is often about communication style, not difficult grammar. Polite English creates better relationships, more respect, and smoother communication. Another important thing is confidence. Many learners think professional English means speaking very fast or using very difficult words. That is not true. Simple English spoken politely and clearly sounds much better than complicated English spoken badly. Real office conversation practice. Conversation 1 Person 1. Could I have the sales report, please? Person 2. Of course, I'll send it in a few minutes. Conversation 2. Person 1. Can we arrange a meeting tomorrow morning? Person 2. Yes, that works for me. Conversation 3 Person 1. I'd appreciate your feedback on this presentation. Person 2. Sure, I'll review it today. Common workplace situations. Asking for help. Basic English. I want help. Better English. Could you help me with this task? Or, I'd appreciate your help with this project. Asking for information. Basic English. I want details. Better English. I would like more details about the project. Asking for time. Basic English. I want more time. Better English. Could I have a little more time to finish this? Asking for a meeting. Basic English. I want meeting. Better English. Can we schedule a meeting this afternoon? Important professional habit. One of the best ways to improve workplace English is replacing basic phrases little by little. Do not try changing everything in one day. Simply notice your common phrases. Then upgrade them slowly. For example, instead of I want, start saying I would like. This small change alone will make your English sound more professional immediately. Another powerful habit is listening. Pay attention to how professional people speak. In meetings, interviews, podcasts, or office videos, you will notice something important. Most professional English is actually simple English, but the tone is calmer, more polite, and more confident. That is the real secret. You do not need perfect English to sound professional. You only need better communication habits, polite phrases, and daily practice. Replacing I want with more professional expressions is a small change, but it creates a very big difference. So from today, practice these phrases daily. I would like. Could I? Can we arrange? I'd appreciate. The more you practice them, the more natural, fluent, and professional your English will become. Lesson 2. Stop saying I don't know. Many English learners use the phrase, I don't know. Of course, this sentence is correct. But at work, saying only I don't know can sometimes sound weak, careless, or unprofessional. Professional communication is not only about giving answers. It is also about sounding responsible, calm, and confident. That is why professional people often use better alternatives instead of simply saying, I don't know. Small language changes create a completely different impression. For example, imagine a manager asks an employee a question. Employee 1 says, I don't know. Employee 2 says, I'm not sure yet, but I'll check. Which person sounds more professional? Obviously, the second one. Why? Because the second answer sounds responsible and helpful. Professional English is often about attitude and tone. Even when you do not know something, you can still sound confident and professional. Now let's learn better workplace alternatives. I'm not sure yet. This phrase sounds softer and more professional. It shows honesty without sounding careless. Examples: basic English. I don't know. Professional English. I'm not sure yet. Basic English. I don't know the answer. Professional English. I'm not sure yet, but I'll find out. This sounds calm and responsible. Let me check. This is one of the most useful workplace phrases. Instead of ending the conversation with, I don't know, you show willingness to help. Examples: basic English. I don't know. Professional English. Let me check. Basic English. I don't know where the file is. Professional English. Let me check where the file is. Basic English. I don't know the schedule. Professional English. Let me check the schedule. This phrase is extremely common in offices, customer service, and meetings. I'll find out. This phrase sounds very professional because it shows action. You may not know the answer now, but you are willing to solve the problem. Examples: basic English. I don't know. Professional English. I'll find out. Basic English. I don't know the details. Professional English. I'll find out the details and update you. This creates trust and confidence. I'll look into it. This phrase is very common in professional English. It means, I will investigate or check carefully. Examples: basic English. I don't know why this happened. Professional English. I'll look into it. Basic English. I don't know the problem. Professional English. I'll look into the issue. This sounds calm, mature, and professional. Why tone matters at work. At work, communication affects how people see you. If your answers sound careless or negative, people may think you are not confident, not interested, or not responsible. But professional phrases create a different image. They show responsibility, effort, confidence, and professionalism. Even when you do not know something, you can still communicate professionally. That is a very important workplace skill. Real workplace examples. Situation 1. Manager asks about a report. Basic English. I don't know. Professional English. I'm not sure yet, but I'll check and update you. This sounds much better. Situation 2. Customer asks a question. Basic English. I don't know. Professional English. Let me check that information for you. This sounds polite and helpful. Situation 3. Team member asks about a problem. Basic English. I don't know why it happened. Professional English. I'll look into the issue. This sounds responsible. Professional conversation practice. Conversation 1. Manager. Do you know when the project will finish? Employee. I'm not sure yet, but I'll confirm the timeline. Conversation 2. Customer. Do you know where my order is? Worker. Let me check that for you. Conversation 3. Boss. Why is the system not working? Employee. I'll look into the problem immediately. Another important workplace habit. Professional people do not panic when they do not know something. They stay calm. Many English learners become nervous because they think, I must know everything. But no one knows everything at work. Even experienced professionals sometimes say, I'm not sure. Let me check. I'll confirm. This is normal. The important thing is communication style. Sounding more confident. Many learners think confidence means speaking loudly or speaking very fast, but real workplace confidence often sounds calm and clear. For example, weak communication. I don't know. Maybe. Professional communication. I'm not sure yet, but I'll find out. Notice the difference. The second sentence sounds much stronger. Another important thing is responsibility. Professional English often focuses on solutions instead of problems. Instead of stopping at, I don't know, professional people continue with, I'll check, I'll confirm, I'll update you. This creates trust. Daily practice. Tips to improve your workplace English. Start replacing basic phrases slowly. For example, instead of, I don't know, practice saying, I'm not sure yet, or let me check, or I'll look into it. Repeat these phrases loudly every day. Use them during calls, meetings, emails, and conversations. The more you practice, the more natural they become. Final message. You do not need perfect English to sound professional. You only need better communication habits and more professional phrases. Remember this carefully. Professional people do not always have every answer immediately, but they communicate calmly, respectfully, and confidently. So from today, stop saying only, I don't know, and start using, I'm not sure yet. Let me check. I'll find out. I'll look into it. These simple phrases will make your English sound more fluent, professional, and confident at work. Lesson 3. Stop saying do fast. Many English learners use phrases like do fast, send fast, reply fast, come fast. These sentences are understandable, but in professional English, they sound unnatural and sometimes rude. At work, communication should sound clear, polite, respectful, and professional. That is why professional people usually use softer and more natural phrases when talking about urgent work. Small changes in language create a much better impression. Now let's learn better alternatives. As soon as possible. This is one of the most common professional phrases in workplaces. It means quickly but politely. Examples: basic English. Send this fast. Professional English. Could you send this as soon as possible? Basic English. Reply fast. Professional English. Please reply as soon as possible. Basic English. Finish this fast. Professional English. Please complete this as soon as possible. This phrase sounds much more professional and respectful. At your earliest convenience. This phrase sounds very professional and polite. It is often used in emails and office communication. It means when you can do it soon. Examples. Basic English. Send me details fast. Professional English. Please send me the details at your earliest convenience. Basic English. Call me fast. Professional English. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. This phrase is common in professional emails. Could you prioritize this? This phrase is useful when something is important or urgent. Examples. Basic English. Do this fast. Professional English. Could you prioritize this task? Basic English. Finish this first. Professional English. Could you prioritize this project? This sounds calm and professional. When you have a moment. This phrase sounds polite and friendly. It is useful for small requests. Examples. Basic English. Check this fast. Professional English. When you have a moment, could you check this? Basic English. Call me fast. Professional English. When you have a moment, please give me a call. This sounds respectful and natural. Why professional tone matters. Imagine two employees speaking to a coworker. Employee 1 says, send fast. Employee 2 says, could you send it as soon as possible, please? Which person sounds more professional? The second person. Why? Because professional communication is not only about information, it is also about respect and tone. At work, people communicate with coworkers, managers, clients, customers, and teams. Polite language creates better relationships and smoother communication. Another important thing is this: professional English usually sounds calmer. People rarely give short, aggressive commands. Instead, they use polite requests. This makes conversations feel more respectful. Real workplace examples. Situation 1. Asking for a report. Basic English. Send report fast. Professional English. Could you send the report as soon as possible? Situation 2. Asking for help. Basic English. Help me fast. Professional English. Could you help me when you have a moment? Situation 3. Urgent task. Basic English. Do this first. Professional English. Could you prioritize this task? Professional conversation. Practice conversation. One manager. Could you complete this report as soon as possible? Employee. Of course. I'll start working on it now. Conversation 2. Coworker. When you have a moment, could you review this file? Employee. Sure, I'll check it this afternoon. Conversation 3. Boss. This project is very important. Employee. Understood. I'll prioritize it. Another important workplace skill. Professional communication should sound calm even during pressure. Many learners become too direct when work becomes urgent. For example, do fast. Reply now. Finish quickly. But calm communication sounds much more professional. Even during stressful situations, strong professionals speak respectfully. This creates a better work environment. Email examples. Basic email. Send me report fast. Professional email. Could you please send me the report as soon as possible? Basic email. Reply fast. Professional email. I'd appreciate your reply at your earliest convenience. Sounding more fluent. Many English learners think fluency means using difficult words, but real fluency often comes from using natural workplace phrases. For example, as soon as possible. At your earliest convenience. Could you prioritize this? When you have a moment. These are simple phrases, but they sound fluent and professional because native speakers use them often at work. Daily practice. Tip: start replacing basic commands slowly. Instead of, do fast. Practice. Could you complete this as soon as possible? Instead of, reply fast. Practice. I'd appreciate your reply at your earliest convenience. Repeat these phrases loudly every day. Use them during emails, calls, meetings, and office conversations. The more you practice, the more natural they become. Final message. Professional English is not about speaking complicated English. It is about speaking politely, clearly, and confidently. Small language changes create a very big difference at work. So from today, stop saying, do fast, send fast, reply fast, and start using as soon as possible. At your earliest convenience. Could you prioritize this? When you have a moment. These simple phrases will immediately make your English sound more professional, respectful, and fluent at work. Lesson 4. Professional meeting vocabulary. Meetings are a very important part of work life. People attend meetings every day, in offices, online calls, team discussions, presentations, and project planning sessions. That is why meeting vocabulary is very important in professional English. Many English learners know basic English words, but during meetings they feel nervous because they do not know common workplace expressions. The good news is this. Professional meeting English is often simple. You only need to learn the right words and phrases people use every day at work. Today, we will learn important professional meeting vocabulary that will help you sound more fluent, confident, and professional. Discuss, meaning to talk seriously about something. This is one of the most common meeting words. Examples: basic English. Let's talk about the project. Professional English. Let's discuss the project. Basic English. We talked about the problem. Professional English. We discussed the issue. This word sounds more professional than simply saying talk. Update, meaning new information about something. Meetings often include updates about work, projects, or progress. Examples: basic English. New information. Professional English. Here's a quick update. Basic English. Tell me new project information. Professional English. Could you give me a project update? This word is extremely common in offices. Schedule, meaning to plan a time for something. Examples: basic English. Let's make meeting tomorrow. Professional English. Let's schedule a meeting tomorrow. Basic English. We planned another call. Professional English. We scheduled another call. This word sounds organized and professional. Deadline, meaning the final date to finish work. Deadlines are very important in workplaces. Examples: basic English. Finish before Friday. Professional English. The deadline is Friday. Basic English. When should this finish? Professional English. What's the deadline? This word is used every day in offices and companies. Agenda, meaning a list of topics for a meeting. Examples: basic English. What will we talk about? Professional English. What's today's agenda? Basic English. Meeting topics. Professional English. The agenda includes sales and marketing. This word helps meetings sound more organized. Feedback, meaning opinions, comments, or suggestions. Professional people often ask for feedback. Examples: basic English. Tell me what you think. Professional English. Could you give me feedback? Basic English. Thank you for your opinion. Professional English. Thank you for your feedback. This word sounds much more professional. Presentation, meaning showing information to people. Examples: basic English. I will show my project. Professional English. I'll give a presentation. Basic English. Her project showing was good. Professional English. Her presentation was excellent. Presentations are common in many jobs. Progress, meaning improvement or movement forward. Examples: basic English. The project is moving. Professional English. The project is making good progress. Basic English. How much work finished? Professional English. What's the progress on the project? This word is very common in meetings. Task, meaning a piece of work to complete. Examples: basic English. I have work. Professional English. I have several tasks. Basic English. Who will do this work? Professional English. Who will handle this task? Issue, meaning a problem. Professional workplaces often use issue instead of problem. Examples: basic English. We have a problem. Professional English. We're facing an issue. Basic English. There is computer problem. Professional English. There's an issue with the system. This sounds calmer and more professional. Why meeting vocabulary matters. Meetings are not only about sharing information, they are also about communication style. Professional vocabulary helps you sound organized, calm, confident, and experienced. Even if your English is simple, using workplace vocabulary correctly creates a strong impression. For example, Basic English. We talk tomorrow. Professional English. Let's schedule a discussion tomorrow. The second sentence sounds much more professional. Real meeting conversation. Practice conversation. One manager. Let's discuss the new project. Employee. Sure, I have a few ideas. Conversation. 2. Boss. Can you give us a quick update? Employee. Yes, the project is making good progress. Conversation. 3. Manager. What's the deadline for this task? Employee. The deadline is next Monday. Conversation 4. Team leader. Does anyone have feedback on the presentation? Employee. Yes, I have a suggestion. Online meeting vocabulary. Today, many meetings happen online, so these phrases are also very useful. Useful online meeting phrases. Can you hear me? You're on mute. Let me share my screen. The connection is slow. Could you repeat that? I lost connection for a moment. These phrases are very common during video meetings. Sounding more professional in meetings. Many learners become nervous during meetings because they try using very difficult English. But professional English is usually simple and clear. The real goal is clear communication, polite tone, and confidence. For example, instead of big problem in project, say, we're facing an issue with the project. Instead of we talk tomorrow, say, let's schedule a meeting tomorrow. These small changes sound much more fluent. Daily practice. Tip to improve workplace English. Practice professional meeting vocabulary daily. Repeat words loudly. Deadline, update, agenda, feedback, schedule, presentation. Then practice full sentences. The more you repeat professional phrases, the more natural they become during real meetings. Listening to business English videos and workplace conversations also helps greatly. Final message. Professional meetings become much easier when you know common workplace vocabulary. You do not need difficult English. You simply need the right phrases, calm communication, and regular practice. So from today, practice using words like discuss, update, schedule, deadline, agenda, feedback, progress, issue. These words are used every day in professional workplaces around the world. And the more you use them, the more confident, fluent, and professional your English will sound during meetings. Lesson 5. Better ways to agree and disagree at work. At work, people share ideas every day. During meetings, discussions, presentations, and teamwork, employees often agree, disagree, suggest ideas, and solve problems together. That is why professional agreement and disagreement phrases are very important. Many English learners use very direct English like, no, you are wrong, this is bad. These sentences are understandable, but they can sound rude or aggressive in professional situations. Professional English should sound calm, respectful, polite, and confident. Even when you disagree with someone, you should speak professionally. Now let's learn better ways to agree and disagree at work. Better ways to agree. I agree. This is simple and professional. Example, basic English. Yes, professional English. I agree. Or, I completely agree. That makes sense. This phrase is very common in workplaces. It means, I understand and agree with your idea. Example, basic English. Yes, good idea. Professional English. That makes sense. Absolutely. This word sounds confident and natural. Example, basic English. Yes, professional English. Absolutely. I think that's a great idea. This sounds positive and supportive. Example, basic English. Yes, good. Professional English. I think that's a great idea. These phrases help conversations sound more professional and friendly. Better ways to disagree. Professional people usually disagree politely. Instead of saying, "You are wrong," use softer and calmer phrases. "I see it differently." Example, basic English. "No, you are wrong." Professional English. "I see it differently." This sounds much more respectful. "I understand your point, but..." This is one of the best workplace phrases. Example, basic English. "No, bad idea." Professional English. "I understand your point, but I think we should try another approach." This phrase shows respect before disagreement. "I'm not sure that will work." Example, basic English. "That idea is bad." Professional English. "I'm not sure that approach will work." This sounds calm and professional. Real workplace conversation manager. "What do you think about this plan?" Employee. "I think that's a great idea." Coworker. "I see it differently. I think we should change the timeline." Manager. "That makes sense. Let's discuss both options." Why professional communication matters at work. People remember your tone, attitude, and communication style. Aggressive communication creates conflict. Professional communication creates trust and teamwork. That is why calm and respectful English is very important in workplaces. The more professional phrases you practice, the more fluent and confident your English will sound. Lesson 6. Professional email phrases. Emails are a very important part of workplace communication. People send emails every day for meetings, updates, projects, teamwork, and business discussions. That is why professional email English is very important. Many English learners write emails using very basic English like, "Send me file," "Reply fast," "Thanks." These sentences are understandable, but they do not sound professional. Professional emails usually sound clear, polite, organized, and respectful. Now let's learn useful professional email phrases. Starting a professional email. "I hope you're doing well." This is a very common professional email opening. Example, basic English. "Hello." Professional English. "I hope you're doing well." This creates a friendly and professional tone. "I'm writing regarding..." This phrase explains the reason for the email. Example, basic English. "I email about meeting." Professional English. "I'm writing regarding tomorrow's meeting." This sounds much more professional. Asking for something professionally. "Could you please?" This is one of the best professional phrases. Example, basic English. "Send me the report." Professional English. "Could you please send me the report?" This sounds polite and respectful. "I would appreciate..." This phrase sounds very professional. Example, basic English. Reply fast. Professional English. "I would appreciate a quick response." Sending files professionally. "Please find attached." This phrase is very common in business emails. Example, basic English. "See attached." Professional English. "Please find the attached file." This sounds much more fluent and professional. Ending a professional email. "I look forward to your reply." Example, basic English. "I wait your reply." Professional English. "I look forward to your reply." "Thank you for your time." Example, basic English. "Thanks." Professional English. "Thank you for your time." These small changes make emails sound much more professional. Real professional email. Example. "Hello, Sarah. I hope you're doing well. I'm writing regarding the project update. Could you please send me the latest report?" Please find the attached presentation file. I look forward to your reply. Thank you for your time. Best regards, Michael. Why professional emails matter at work. Emails represent you professionally. Good email communication creates trust, respect, and professionalism. Even simple English can sound very professional if the tone is polite and organized. So from today, stop using very basic email phrases and start using, "Could you please?" "I would appreciate." "Please find attached." "I look forward to your reply." These simple phrases will immediately improve your workplace English. Lesson 7. Workplace problem-solving vocabulary. Every workplace has problems sometimes. Projects become delayed. Systems stop working. Customers complain. Teams face challenges. That is why professional people learn how to speak calmly during problems. Many English learners use very negative or emotional phrases like, "Big problem," "This is terrible," "I can't do this." But professional English sounds calmer and more solution-focused. Instead of focusing only on the problem, professional people focus on solutions. Better workplace phrases. "We're facing an issue." "Let's find a solution." "I'll look into it." "We can solve this." "Let's handle this step by step." Examples: basic English. Big problem in system. Professional English. We're facing an issue with the system. Basic English. I can't fix this. Professional English. I may need some support with this. Basic English. This project is bad. Professional English. We need to improve this project. Professional communication sounds calm, respectful, and focused on solving problems. Small conversation manager. There's an issue with the client report. Employee. I understand. I'll look into it immediately. Manager. Can we solve this today? Employee. Yes, let's handle it step by step. The more calmly you speak during difficult situations, the more professional you sound. Lesson 8. Professional teamwork language. Good teamwork is very important at work. Employees communicate with co-workers, managers, clients, and teams every day. That is why teamwork vocabulary is very useful. Professional people use positive and supportive language. Useful teamwork. Phrases: great job. Thanks for your support. I appreciate your effort. Let's collaborate. Let's work together. That was very helpful. Examples: basic English. You did good. Professional English. Great job on the project. Basic English. Thank you helping. Professional English. Thank you for your support. Basic English. Let's do together. Professional English. Let's collaborate on this project. These phrases create better workplace relationships. Why teamwork language matters. People enjoy working with respectful, supportive, and positive coworkers. Professional teamwork language helps create trust, cooperation, and better communication. Even simple positive phrases can make a huge difference at work. Small conversation. Coworker. Thank you for helping with the presentation. Employee. No problem. I'm happy to support the team. Coworker. You did a great job today. Employee. Thank you. I appreciate that. Positive communication makes workplaces better and more professional. Lesson 9. Sound more confident at work. Confidence changes how people listen to you. Many English learners speak too softly or use too many weak words. For example, maybe, I think maybe. Sorry, maybe we can. This makes communication sound uncertain. Professional English sounds clearer and more confident. Better professional phrases. I believe. I recommend. I suggest. In my opinion. I'm confident that. Examples. Basic English. Maybe we do this. Professional English. I suggest we do this. Basic English. I think maybe this works. Professional English. I believe this approach will work. Basic English. Maybe good idea. Professional English. I think that's a strong idea. These small changes make your English sound more professional immediately. Small conversation manager. What do you recommend? Employee. I suggest improving the schedule. Manager. Do you think that will help? Employee. Yes, I believe it will improve productivity. Confidence is not about speaking perfect English. It is about speaking clearly and calmly. Lesson 10. Practice professional English every day. Professional English improves through daily practice. You do not need difficult vocabulary. You need clear communication, polite phrases, confidence, and consistency. Practice workplace English every day, during meetings, emails, phone calls, and conversations. Listen to professional English regularly. Repeat useful phrases loudly. The more you practice, the more natural your English becomes. Another important thing is this. Professional English is not about sounding perfect. It is about sounding clear, respectful, calm, and confident. Even small improvements create big changes. For example, instead of, I want this, say, I would like this. Instead of, I don't know, say, let me check. Instead of, do fast. Say, could you complete this as soon as possible? These small changes make your English sound much more professional. Final message. Do not fear making mistakes. Every fluent speaker improved step by step. Keep practicing daily. Keep learning workplace phrases. Keep speaking confidently. And slowly, your professional English will become more fluent, more natural, and more powerful. If you enjoyed this video, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more easy and powerful English lessons.